Hello everybody, Steve here, and today we have a challenge lock to work on. And let's get zoomed in here. And so this is called, I don't know how you say that, Vulpes or Vulp 5, I don't know, Vulpes. And it is made by Cglassey. Guess that's how you pronounce it. And then there's a date on the back. It says 1/21/22. And then there is a crosshatch, so I assume that means that each person that has opened it up can make a mark on it when they have opened it, so that's what I assume that's for. And so this is a beautiful challenge lock, and it's made out of an American lock 1100, obviously. And so here's the key. Got zoomed in so far. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit easier to see. So there we go. So let's get this picked. There's the keyway. So let's get this picked. And I know I showed the key, but there's the key. Bidding on the key. And so the lock does work pretty well, pretty smooth, just like an American lock. So what I used on this one was basically just having this homemade tension wrench. It's all twisted up into every which way, but it works pretty well for this one. So I'll be using this on the top of the keyway. And then to pick it, I'll be using my Jimmy Long's shore hook with a flat tip. So let's get started here. And let's go. I did on pin number 1. Got some binding there. A little click. Another little click. Now nothing. That's pin number 2. A little counter. Another click there. And another little click. Pin 3. Nothing. Pin 4. Nothing. Pin 5. Got some binding there. Counter. Counter. Now it's not doing anything. Yeah, it is a 5-pin lock, so let's start from the beginning again. We'll click on 1, 2, click on that one, 3, barely touched that, got to click at that, kind of feels like some serrations there. Pin 4, that's binding. Got to click out of that one. Pin 5, binding, it's pretty low there. Got a good click out of that one. We'll go back to pin 1. Nice little click out of that one. And another little click. Pin 2. Hopefully I'm making progress. Counter rotation and a click. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. That feels like 5 back there, low again, and binding. Click out of that one. Since it's 1100, have to check and make sure I got it open every once in a while just to check. Pin 2, a little click there, and we got it open. So definitely not ping-ponging back and forth, but at least we did get it open. And so before we do anything else, since I do have the key, let's lock it back up so we don't screw anything up too bad. And I do have my gutting supplies over here. Grab a screwdriver. It is just a regular Phillips screwdriver. So First time I picked this was last night. I picked it a couple times and I was actually surprised because before I was trying it and it just didn't seem like it was doing anything, and then last night it just decided, hey, I'll just go ahead and open for you. So then by the time I got to it after work today, it's like I can't even remember what I did. So thank goodness it got open. It feels a lot like a like a standard 1100, so that's a good thing, I guess. Get this clip off here. There's the clip. And let's get the key in there. And we'll turn that. Put the shim in. Holy shim. Holy shim. Okay. Gotta get. Okay, there we go. Push this out nice and slow. There we go. No disasters. Take the shim back out. So we got the got that, and we got the core out, so you can see that there is the 5 pins. So let's get zoomed in here. There's the 5 pins. Pull that out. Now we can see how low some of those pins are, and I can already see some work done on that core. So let's get these pins out here. Pin 5. Pin 4. Let's get them all out and then I can rearrange them. Pin 3. Pin 2. And pin 1. Get those turned around. Okay, so first of all, here is the core, and we can definitely see some work done in that. So chamber 1 is nothing done on that one. Get my other little pick out here, make it a little easier. So pin 1, chamber 1, nothing. 2, nothing. 3 is threaded. 4 is threaded. And 5 is threaded. And of course we don't use pin 5 or 6. So there's that. Well, there we go. Now it focuses. Okay, so let's get the pins out of the Bible. Very carefully, because we don't want to mess anything up. Okay, here's 1. Oops. Okay, pin 2. Pin 3. Okay, then we'll flip it around and go to pin 5. That didn't pop out very far. Come on. So I guess I don't know what the... Okay, there we go. Pin 5. I didn't get the other springs out, but yeah, pin 5 has a really short spring. I'll go get the other ones, I guess. Should have gotten them as I was taking out the pins. Okay. There's that tiny spring. Okay, let's get the springs out. And we'll get them out in the order that they're in so we don't mess anything up. That's the one thing about challenge locks is you want to make sure that if you want to take them apart and look at them is great, but you got to make sure you get them back the same way that they came out. Otherwise it could mess up all that work. But luckily it looks like all the pins are, or all the springs are the same, so that's not too bad. Okay, so if I look down into that Bible, sorry if I'm getting out of frame, I'm trying not to. I guess I could go back and look at my video and make sure I stayed in frame the whole time. So it looks like in pin chamber 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, I'm not sure. So chamber 1, there's nothing done with that one. Chamber 2, nothing done with that one. Chamber 3 is nothing done. 5 is nothing done, and 4 is nothing. So nothing's done in the Bible. So all that work has been in the core and with these beautiful pins. So let's take a close look at these things. So with looking at the key pins, key pin 1 has some couple of serrations at the top. 2 is standard. 3 has a couple serrations at the top. And 4 has a couple serrations at the top. 5 has a couple serrations at the top. And then pin 5 on the driver pins, it looks like this nice little rounded thing, I can't remember what that's called. A rounded end on that side. Nice spoolie type thing. And we got some pretty good serrations and spools. And this one's pretty close to that. Kind of have a little big spool on the bottom, and then some good serrations there. And then pin 3 looks like a spool with serrations on the top and bottom. And pin 1 has a kind of a spoolie, but it's kind of more like an hourglass shape type of a thing, and then serrations on there. So there we have it. I'm not that great at describing what these are, but yeah, you could definitely feel the spools and feel it going into those serrations, and then feeling the spools and the feedback from it. And it's so definitely a great lock. It has was definitely enjoyable to pick, and so thank you to Cglassey, I guess is how you say it. Thank you for putting this little challenge lock together, and I'm glad it finally came my way, and definitely been fun. And anyway, I'm rambling on, and I know you guys have better things to do because it's almost 15 minutes. Anyway, well, that's all I have for you today. I'll go ahead and put this back together, but thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed and you leave a like and leave comments down below. And thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.